Hello everybody!
Hello!
We are YuNiOn and we're going to do a great workshop for you. We should say hello in Japanese. Do you know how to say hello in Japanese? Yes, of course I do, because they're all half Japanese. The word is Ohayou gozaimasu. Can we all say Ohayou gozaimasu?
Ohayou gozaimasu!
I'll just quickly talk to you about what we're going to do in the workshop, and then we'll get started and play a few rhythms. So firstly, this is YuNiOn, and it's written on our shirts just here. It's obviously a play on words. The word YuNiOn, the English word union, is to join together, and in Japanese, ryu means blend, ni means two, and on means sound. So blend to sounds. That's what YuNiOn means. I should introduce everyone to you. Firstly, we have Aito.
Hello!
And Kokoa.
Hello!
And Mase.
Ohayou gozaimasu!
And Sana.
Ohayou gozaimasu!
And my name's Graham. G'day. So what we're going to do is we're going to, as I said, we're going to do lots of different rhythms in this workshop. But before we do that, I just want to thank the Japan Foundation Sydney for organising this workshop. It's fantastic. There's been a lot of time and effort put into live streaming this event before this event's taking place. So we'd just like to thank them. Their banner, beautiful banner is just there. And also we're in the Japan Foundation studio, so it's great that we could come in and play for them. And you, of course. So in the workshop, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce a few traditional Japanese instruments and then have an instrument to substitute the sound. So, you know, what you could use at home. So we hopefully you've got a few instruments that you can play. We'll learn a few rhythms on those instruments. Mase is going to teach us a little, or she's going to do a little song and she's going to teach us a little dance. So we'll have lots of fun and then we'll just have a bit of a jam. So we should have lots of fun for the next half hour or so. Now before we play particularly the instruments that we have with us, and by the way, all these instruments, or the Japanese word for drum is taiko. So you can maybe say taiko to yourselves, that means drum. So these are all taiko instruments. Before we play the taiko instruments, we tend to do a little bit of stretching and warming up. And it's a good thing to do whatever you're doing, whether you're, playing another instrument or whether you're, sitting down on the computer or whatever you're doing, it's good to stretch and warm up. So Mase, could you lead us through a few stretches and warm up? Yeah, here we go.
Can we stand up?
Yeah, of course we can.
Okay, let's put our arms out and then you can close the hands and then open, close, open, close, open, and good, ba, good, ba, good, ba, good, ba, quicker, good. Sorry, good, ba, 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 and then quicker, good, ba, 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 good, ba. Okay, good. Okay, one arm up, and then to the side, and the other arm up, and to the side. Let's do one more each side, up, and to the side, and up, and to the side. And then stretch up to the ceiling and tippy toes, and relax. One more, up, and tippy toes, and relax. Okay, we're gonna roll the shoulders. So shoulders forward, and then up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. So I might count in Japanese 1 to 8. So if you want to join us, that would be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other way. 2, 3, 4, go, lock, sit, hat, and let's do hips. Maybe feet out pat, and then we're gonna make circle with our hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other way. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then maybe put one leg forward, one leg back, and then front leg knees bent, and then back leg is straight, and really stretching back leg.
Ooh.
Okay, swapping over. And if you can put heels down, it would be great. Okay, relax and shake hands and legs. And big breathe in and out. One more breathe in and out. Great.
Thank you. So you could maybe sit down now, that'd be great. Or you could stand up, either or is fine. So what we're going to do, like I said, is just hear some traditional Japanese drums. And remember, the drum is called taiko. So we might just hear a few drums and a few other instruments as well. And then we'll also hear an instrument that you might substitute the taiko for. So, Aito, could you play, what are you going to play?
A shime daiko.
A shime daiko. So this is a small instrument and it sounds like this. So as you can hear, it has quite a high sound, and Aito's playing it softly so that we don't make the audio for you sound terrible. So, but it has a high sound. The shime daiko has quite a high sound. So, Aito, what do you think you could replace or substitute that sound for?
A pot and some spoons.
A pot and some spoons. So Aito this morning went to the drawer and pulled out a couple of spoons and went to the cupboard and found a pot, and it sounds like this. Beautiful, very good. I'm going to play a traditional instrument called a kane, actually. So this is a kane, and you can play it in a few different ways. So, but just one way of doing it might be like this. Now, obviously, you probably don't have a kane at home, so I'm going to substitute that sound. You can hear it's got a bell sort of sound and it's quite high, so I'm going to substitute for a little bowl that I found in the cupboard. While Aito was looking for a saucepan, I found this bowl. And being in a Japanese household, we have lots of chopsticks, so I'm going to use a chopstick and I'm going to play it like this. So you can hear, I get that sound. If I don't mute it, it makes quite a loud sound. If I mute it slightly with my hand, so I just hang on to it a little bit tighter, makes a softer sound. Koko, what are you going to play?
A sasara.
A sasara. So this is a traditional Japanese instrument, and as you can see, it's got these little sort of fingers of timber joined onto a piece of string with two handles. So what does it sound like, Koko? Beautiful. Again, there was no sasara in the house. Well, there was actually, but there might be sasara in your house. So what are you going to substitute the sasara sound for, Koko?
A cheese grater and a stick.
A cheese grater and a stick. And by the way, this stick was just found outside. It's just a gum stick, yeah? So it sounds like this. Beautiful. So you could, any sort of scraper or shaker is okay. And in fact, if you wanted to use a shaker, you could use it. This is a little gherkin shaker, or you could use an egg shaker. Or we made this one with some rice and beautiful decorations, and this is just a salad dressing container. So you can make some instruments that you might like to play. Sana, what are you going to play?
I'm going to play the taiko.
So taiko. Chu means medium in Japanese. So medium size drum, and sounds like this. Very good. So you can hear it's got a really big sound. But he's going to substitute it for. What are you going to substitute it for, Sana?
So this is a drum rim
Yeah.
with sticky tape around it.
Okay, and it sounds like this. So as you can hear, the taiko had a low sound, so Sana's found a low sounding instrument. You can also make this type of instrument with an old bike wheel. Obviously take all the spokes off, and you can wrap some tape around it and use a bike wheel for it as well. Or you could use a bucket. We found a bucket at our place, and we tried to clean it a little bit. And again, we found some chopsticks because we're in a Japanese household, so there's lots of chopsticks around. So Mase could demonstrate that you could play this sort of rhythm on a bucket. Now the bucket has a low sound, so it represents the taiko. So hopefully you've got lots of different instruments that we can play lots of different sounds. Basically high, scrape, low sound, a bell sound, all those things. So let's put a few different rhythms together. So let's start with your rhythm. Yep. If we could just start with your rhythm, and I'd like everyone, even if you have a different instrument, if you could all just play this rhythm with us, just to get used to the beat and the rhythm. So Sana's rhythm goes like this. So on the instrument that you have, if you could just join in, if you can keep playing, if you could just join in on your instrument, that'd be great, like this, and go. And stop. Beautiful. What's the next one? Coco, what are you going to play on the scraper? Scrape. Beautiful. Keep going. Can we all play this rhythm? And stop. So now we have two rhythms. The third rhythm, Aito, what are you going to play on your instrument? Beautiful. Can we all play that rhythm? 1, 2, and 1, 2, and very good. And I'll play this rhythm on my little instrument. So if everyone can play, this is a fast rhythm. So if everyone can play this rhythm, and go now. Wow, we have 4 rhythms all to play. What we'd like to do is, instead of doing them in unison, which means together, we can do one rhythm and then add another rhythm and then add another rhythm and then add another rhythm. So with lots and lots of rhythms to put on top of each other. If there are 4 of you, then obviously you can do all 4 rhythms. If there's only 1 of you or 2 of you, then you might like to just do one rhythm for now, and then next time you can do another rhythm. And if there's 8 of you, for instance, you could do 2 people on each rhythm. So we can leave that up to you. But we'll start off with Sana's rhythm. I think that's a good one. So Sana, can you play your rhythm? So it's just the boom, boom. That rhythm, I'll count in Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4. So some low sounds. Can you join, Sana? Beautiful. And then we might add a scraping sound. So we might add kokoa into this. So we might add this rhythm, which goes scrape, hit, hit, scrape, hit. In Japanese, I'll count to 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, scrape, We've got 2 rhythms. Hope you're doing well. Can we add a 3rd rhythm? I think we can. So Aito, this is on a higher sounding instrument. Aito's going to play a rhythm that goes like this. It goes dum dot dot 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 dum. So I'll count you in. Ready? Here we go. H, ni, san, si. We might get Marcel to play the same rhythm as Sana on the bucket. And then, if you're coping with the 3 rhythms, we can add a 4th rhythm, which is on a sort of a bell sort of sound, and it sounds like this. I'll count myself in, just in case I get confused. It's the something. Keep going. How did you go? Good. We hope you all did well. And you know, if there's a slightly different rhythm or you want to play something slightly different, that's fine too. It's just a bit of an example of what you can do. So we're going to learn a little piece of music and a little dance to go along with it too. So first, before we learn those rhythms or the dance and the song, we just have to learn the piece. So basically, the first part of the piece you've already learned, which is great, so well done. The second part of the piece is just 2 hits. We do all together, 2 hits, and then we stop. So like this, 1, 2, stop, stop. So can we try that all together in unison? I'll count to 4 in Japanese. Ich, ni, san, chi. Stop, stop. Well done. So we just do that twice. So the first part of the piece goes on. I'll call that the A section. It just goes on and on and on. And then I'll say B section, which is the stop section. So A and B. So we'll just play it a few times for you and just see if you can get the hang of it. So, and I need to do it a little bit slower because the song's coming up and the words are quite tricky, aren't they? So here we go. I'll count in Japanese and we'll do the A section, which we'll call the groove, and then we'll do the B section, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Stop section. Hit and back again. Beautiful. Let's try it again. Ready? I'll count you off. 1, 2, 3, 4. The stop section, and stop, and go. Let's try it one more time. Ready? I'll count you off at the beginning. Ready? And the stop section. Hey. Well done, very good, and stop. So it'll be much clearer when you hear the song because you can just sort of follow the song along and play the piece. In fact, why don't we learn the song? So Marcel, could you sing the song with us? And when we do the stops, if you want to go don don, which is a very traditional Japanese thing to say, don don, stop, don don, stop, you can do that too. So Marcel, maybe if you stand up and sing the song for us, and we'll play those rhythms that we just learned. Yeah? So let's just start with the rhythms to start off with, just the rhythms on their own. Yeah? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to add the song in. After I say 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll add the song in. And you'll hear the song, and we'll do the stop section as well. And if you want to say don don, you can. Yeah? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? And stop. Well done. Very, very good. So, if you're still not quite sure what we just did, we just added we put 4 rhythms together plus a song, which is fantastic. But wait, we're going to add one more thing to it. We're going to add a dance. So I think everyone should stand up. And Mase, could you just teach us the little movement that we're going to do? Yeah?
Okay, firstly, if you can put your fingers together, and then right hand up, and then left hand to the side, and then we're gonna swap, and right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left. And then we're gonna run quick movement. So right foot forward, and then back. Left foot forward, and then back. And right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left. So we're gonna put all it together. So right hand up, right foot forward, and then switch left, and right, and 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 left.
Wow! How did you go? It's a bit like that for me. I can't quite work it out. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to add all the rhythms, and we're going to add the song. And Mase, maybe you could dance too as well, yeah? And actually, let's have a little improvisation section. So we'll do the rhythms to start with, and then we'll do the song, and if you want to join the dance, so if anyone wants to put their instrument down and just do the dance, that's fine, or if you want to play your instrument and someone else dance, that's okay too. And then after we're finished, we'll just do a little improvisation section. So improvisation, or to improvise, means to just make it up on the spot. So you can do it how you like. We might do it one at a time. We might just actually keep the beat going for a little while, and you can improvise, and then when I count in, we'll count everyone back into the rhythm, so I'll call that the jam section, and we'll just play the rhythm over and over, and then I'll count in and we can do the song and the dance, and we'll just repeat it a few times over and over. So we might stop, we'll see what happens, but we'll just keep going. So maybe we could all stand up actually. If you can stand up, that'd be great. Let's start off with just the rhythm, yeah? So can we all do the rhythm? So low rhythm, scraping rhythm, high bell rhythm, and then a high taiko rhythm. So here we go, after 4, I'll count in Japanese. It's ni, san, si. And you can see Mase's doing a little dance at the moment, as you do. And then we'll introduce the song, so keep the rhythms going. Ready? And you can improvise. Make up whatever you like. Yeah, that's great. And don't forget to listen to the beat, listen to the pulse. But you can do whatever you like over the top of it. How are you going? Is someone improvising? We hope so. Let's try the whole thing again, yeah? So here we go, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Improvise! Anything you like, one at a time or all together, go crazy. Let's just hear the rhythm without the song, yeah? After 4, rhythms without the song. Ready? Beautiful. I might bring the song in again, and this time we're going to get Oto to improvise. Can you do an improvisation for us? Yeah? You can be a bit more confident than that. Here we go. Improvise this time. Sandy's going to do an improvisation. So we'll do the song and then we'll get Sandy to improvise. Everyone's improvising! Let's go back to the rhythm. Ready? Me, I think we'll do one more time, yeah? Is that okay? One more time? Can we do it one more time? We're going to make this one a good one. I think we just practice one before, but now we're going to make it like really special, yeah? Ready? And we'll finish at the end of the song. Finish at the end of the song. Here we go. You getting nervous? I'm nervous. Ready? Here we go. We did that for about 10 minutes. How did you go? Was that fun? Yeah? So we hope that you learned a little bit of a low rhythm and a little bit of a scraping rhythm and a higher bell rhythm and then a higher drum rhythm on the saucepan. How's your arm, Aito? He's getting tired. I forgot to say he could sit down. So we hope that you've learned a few rhythms and have a bit of a jam. And you can do this with any song. Of course, it's a great song to do it, and with a little bit of movement, which is the traditional Japanese movement. But you can do it with any song you like. The main thing is to have a nice steady pulse. And then you can improvise, or you can learn the song, or you can do a movement to it. So we hope you've enjoyed that process. We can all sit down if you like. Just to finish off, I'd just like to say that it's fantastic that we could have this workshop, that we could live stream. So often we play live, and obviously people have to come in and pay a ticket and join the proceedings. But live streaming means that anyone in the whole world can watch. And so we hope that people all around the world are watching, live streaming this workshop at the moment. And also, just to remind you that the Japan Foundation will keep the video up on Facebook for a number of weeks. Do you keep it up forever?
Forever.
Forever. I've just been told forever. So I hope it was okay. So if you want to go back and check it out, we'd really like you to do that. So it'd be fantastic. I just have to say again, I said at the beginning that it's fantastic that we have the Japan Foundation Sydney organising this live stream and this workshop for us. It's fantastic. So thank you very much to them. The beautiful banner is just there. Thank you very much to them for organising and supporting this through this situation that we're in. On behalf of YuNiOn, thank you very much for joining us. It's been great. Do we have any questions? No questions? No questions? So fantastic. We might finish with a piece. Can we play a piece? Yeah? Do you want to play a piece?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what I'll play. Oh, do I play that? No, I play this. So, as you can see, we're making it up on the spot. This is a little piece called Step. Mase actually wrote this piece for YuNiOn a number of years ago, and it's one of those pieces that you can do a basic version of it, or you can do a slightly more difficult version of it, or you can do a really hard version of it, and it can go onto different taiko, so drums and styles. So it's a great piece in that way to learn and to have under your belt to sort of know the rhythm. So we hope you've enjoyed the workshop, and we hope you've enjoyed YuNiOn's presentation, and we're going to finish off with a little performance of our own, and this piece is called Step. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again for having us. See you soon.